My left headlight is not working anymore, and now we need to change the light bulb. The only way to change the light bulb is to take the air filter out. Not just the air filter, but also the whole housing. So let's start taking the air filter out. So disconnect the hose, unclip the hood, and just flip it on its side, and then take the filter out. Once the filter's out, you can see there's two posts that the box sits on and inside, and then there's one post on the outside. You could put some lubricant over those posts to make it a bit easier, but in this case I just yanked it out. So remember, 3 posts. I almost forgot the rubber seal. There's a little clip you just have to pull out. And the intake is free. So give it a bit of a yank. Takes a bit of force. And out she comes. There it is. You can see those holes. Remove the lid, just a quarter turn to reveal the light bulb. I have taken this one out already because I need to make sure I grab the right one from the shop. But here you can see the locking mechanism. So there's a little lever around 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So whichever one you get better access to, you just flip and then the light bulb comes out. Then you can undo that plug, and here's the old one. So make sure you grab the right one from the shops. Here's the connector, it's keyed so you can't put it in incorrectly. This one is blown, so out with the old one and in with the new one. So move the cable away so you get free access to the lamp. And all it is, you just push it in and it kind of clicks in, and once it sits in, you just flip that little lever you saw earlier to lock it into place. I'm doing it blindly so I don't obstruct the view. It can take a little bit of time, but yeah, just keep trying and you'll get there. So this one I took the outside lever and I just pushed it up. So the inside lever you would have to push down. And now just put the cable back on and the cap on. So air filter housing goes back in. So find those 3 posts, line it up, and all it is pretty much just to push it in. Just be mindful you don't break that seal there at the top. Put the clip back in. And all it needs then is the air filter, goes back in, and then the lid back on top. I recommend to do the other side at the same time, that way the color tone is the same, because obviously if you've got an older bulb, you know, it can change. So here I'm using a trim remover. Take those clips out, because under that little cover there is an additional screw that holds that coolant reservoir, which we need to undo to get access to our light bulb. And it's just those two screws that you need to remove, and just put it aside. Obviously don't tip it over. Just a bit out of the way so you get enough room to again undo the little lid or cap, whatever you want to call it. Quarter turn, and it comes out. And then the same thing, undo the plug, pull the plug off, and then one of the tabs at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. In this case I use the outside tab and push that upwards. Once you've done that, you'll be able to pull the light bulb out. This one, even though it's still working, I'm exchanging. Once inserted the bulb, it just clicks in, then find the tab, or one of the tabs. So in this case I use the inside one, push up. You could also use the outside one, push down to lock it. And then put the cable back on. Again, it's a bit of a fiddle. And once you've done that, put the cap back on. And you just have to put it all back together. Super simple. I don't do it too tight, just hand tight. Put the trim back on, and it's done. And if you find this video helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.